ChatGPT for Google Ads. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use ChatGPT to create your Google Ads in no time. It's going to be a step-by-step tutorial showing you exactly how to use this Google Doc and all of the prompts that I've created for you, giving you access to this entire document and how to actually plug that into ChatGPT to create perfectly optimized Google Ads for your business. And so you can get the best results possible, the best click-through rate, and the best conversions to ultimately see success with your Google Ads and grow your business. Now, if you're new around here, my name is Blake Bauer, and I am the founder and CEO at a digital advertising agency called Jetstream Digital. And we help product-based founders grow and scale leveraging digital advertising and other omni-channel growth strategies. So if you want help in growing and scaling your business, check the links in the description and apply to work with me and my team. Before we get into the video, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. I'm posting a ton of content related to digital marketing and advertising and overall different growth strategies. So you're gonna wanna stick around and make sure that you catch all the new content. Now, let's go ahead and jump into my computer and let me show you exactly how to use this. All right, let's dive in here. So you're gonna get access to this entire document here, and it outlines pretty much everything that you're gonna need to do in order to create your campaigns. So first of all, ChatGPT is all about the prompts and knowing how to properly prompt it. And so we need to understand, the most important components of actually, running a Google ad. And so those components are campaign planning, so keyword categories, audience research, and then you have your keyword research as well. So we'll have some prompts for that, which we'll get into. And then you have creating your actual search ads themselves, and then creating your display ads and creating video ads. And then at the end, we're gonna do an entire full Google Ads strategy and how you can prompt the entire strategy for Google Ads. That kind of combines all of this that we're gonna go through. So first of all, you're gonna need to log into ChatGPT if you haven't already. So pretty simple, you can just go to Google here and just search for ChatGPT. Okay, it's gonna bring you to here, click on this. It'll bring you to a page that looks like this. If I just move myself down here, what you're gonna wanna do is if you don't already have an account, click on sign up. If you already have an account, then click on just log in. I already have an account, so I'm just gonna click on log in here. And it's gonna bring you into the platform. You have ChatGPT DALL-E, which creates images, and then you have API, which is an open API. So I'm gonna click on ChatGPT here, boom. And that's gonna open us up a new area here where we can actually start to prompt ChatGPT and start to get some insights and how we can create our Google Ads, right? So once you're in here, the first thing you need to do is actually type in our message. So let's jump back into our document here and see the first category and the first prompt that we're gonna wanna do. So this is campaign planning. And the first prompt is you can actually just copy and paste this. And this is related to identifying our keyword categories for your business. So this is very important. This relates to, again, campaign planning and understanding how we want to organize our campaign and what specific keywords we want to actually create so that we can create our ads, to effectively target those keywords to get the best possible results. So let's copy this and enter it in here. And then what you're going to want to do is actually just change the website here. So in this case, what I'm going to use in this example is I'll just use Gymshark, right? So if I go to Gymshark here and I just grab the URL, let me just grab gymshark.com, right? I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna replace this website with our actual website. Again, for your business, you're gonna wanna replace this with your business's actual website. And then what you can do here is go, give me a list of 10 keyword categories related to gymshark.com to create Google search campaigns, right? List from highest search volume to lowest and put the list into columns and include some example keywords separately. So as you can see from this category, we can kind of see and get a good baseline for what we want to initially kind of target with here. It focuses on different product categories, so we can focus, all of these again are branded. So we have Gymshark clothing, we have Gymshark men, we have Gymshark women, right? We have leggings, hoodies, sports bras, etc. This gives you a good idea for what keyword categories you should focus on though. And again, if you remove the Gymshark, you want to focus on, general clothing. So you can focus on general branded terms related to Gymshark. And then you also have men's activewear and men's focused categories, right? You have people that are interested in sales, right? Related to Gymshark again. You have a leggings. So people that are interested in leggings, right? And that's a good general category as well for keywords. You have your accessories, including like backpacks, water bottles, all those good stuff. You have hoodies, which is another big category. So again, you could target a separate campaign for hoodies. You also have sports bras, which is another big one. You have your shorts, right? Running shorts. And then you have like some athlete stuff as well. So that is, first of all, the keywords category. Now, next we want to get into the audience research. So this is a second prompt. And again, what you can do is just copy this, go over to ChatGPT here. So list top 10 Google ad affinity or in-market audiences related to, again, I'm just gonna go Gymshark, to target with display ads. Sort the list from highest intent to least. Let's go ahead and search for that. Boom. So it gives us a really quick list here of actual audiences here that we can go ahead and target in Google Ads. Super, super useful. And you can literally just search these up. You have athlete and sports fans, yoga and Pilates practitioners, tons of stuff here that we can actually use in our campaigns, and just gives us a good idea. So we're not going into Google Ads blind. It just gives us a ton of audiences that we can use, right? Next is we can actually do another prompt here, again, for audience research, that give me a table of the following categories for people interested in Gymshark. And this is more, again, for like Facebook ads and Google ads as well. These are different things that you can target too. Like influencers is a big one, media outlets, YouTube channels, websites, hobbies, interests, right? These are a ton of other audience insights that we can use, and different categories that we can, again, use to target when we're setting up our display ads or even like YouTube ads or anything like that, right? So again, I'll go Gymshark here, boom. So we can see it puts them all into nice columns. And this is another big tip for you, is when you put the prompt here, give me a table of the following categories, it will organize it into a nice table like this, and it outlines everything a lot better for you, right? So we can see here, we have top 10 influencers right here. We also have top 10 YouTube channels. We have media outlets here. All right, so it's gonna prompt this in here. As you can see, it's coming up with the YouTube channels as well that we can target: Gymshark, Jeff Nippert, Sarah Days, Whitney Simmons, Heidi Summers, Robin Gallant, Lex Fitness, Alex Costa, right? So a ton of other channels there. We also have some websites that we can target: gymsharkbodybuilding.com, Livestrong, muscleandfitness.com, menshealth.com, right? And then we have hobbies too: fitness, weightlifting, yoga, running, CrossFit, hiking. And now you can see it actually stopped giving us information here because it's asking us if we want to continue this or pause it. And so what you'll notice here too is sometimes with the prompts, it does have some errors associated with it, right? So in this case, it did give us some categories here. However, we can see that it gave us, all of the prompts that we wanted, but then it also started to create, some different categories here, or like it columned it a little bit incorrectly here. So that's something that you can clean up a little bit with the prompts in order to get that right. So it just shows you the category, the top 10 influencers, top 10 media outlets, top 10 YouTube channels, top 10 websites, hobbies, interests. So I'm gonna go and clean that up right now, and I'll show you how you can actually fix this as well so that you can get the columns to show properly. Boom. So as you can see, we cleaned that up a little bit just by making it a little bit more specific so that it knew that we actually just wanted, all the headings to be these things without like all the extras. So again, we can see we clean that up here. This is being the document for you here, and you can see it produced everything that we wanted. We have 10 influencers, 10 media outlets, 10 YouTube channels, 10 websites, hobbies, and interests as well. And again, we could expand on this further, right? Instead of 10 hobbies, you could put 10 Facebook audiences. Instead of 10 interests, you could put 10 Facebook interest audiences. You could put 20, 15. You could change the numbers here so you can get even more insights there. So again, just a great way to quickly compile a ton of data and add this to your arsenal. Next, let's get into keyword research here. So again, once we have an idea for our audience and for even our categories related to our business, what we're going to want to do then is start to get some keywords related to those categories that we want to target. So what we're going to do is grab this prompt here, and again, come over to ChatGPT. We're going to pop that in, and we're going to say, use all the resources to find me the 100 best keywords to target for keyword/category/product/service. So there's obviously quite a lot there. But again, say you define the categories here. So we know, okay, we want to target leggings as one category. Awesome. So knowing that, what we can do here is just go to keyword, and then we can go leggings. For Google Ads campaign, put the keywords in the table and group similar keywords together in a different table. Add another column for monthly search volume. So we'll go ahead and search for that. Boom. So you can see it's giving us a ton of different stuff here. We have leggings styles, and it's kind of broken them up into even different like sub ad groups that we can use here. So we have legging styles, so high-waisted leggings, capri leggings, mesh leggings, right? This gives you a really good idea of how to organize your campaigns further. So you have your campaign that could be a search campaign for leggings, and then you have your ad groups that are, legging styles, leggings for activities, right? So you have all this different stuff here, and you have some search volume forecasts as well: cotton leggings, spandex leggings, leggings by color, tons of different stuff here, right? Super, super helpful. And again, you could do, something similar. You could try to plug in like the actual website itself, right? So if I go gymshark.com, right? You can see what comes up, but you might have to play around with this a little bit more just to get a better idea for, what you should actually target, right? So again, give you some different stuff here. Didn't give us any keyword estimates, but again, that's what I would do, is just kind of plug in the search category that you found when doing the research in this section here to then inform your decisions and what you're actually prompting ChatGPT with to get your keyword data. So that's another one. And then what you can do as well is start to get negative keywords for your campaign as well. So use all your resources to find me 100 negative keywords related to keyword category, product, or service for Google Ads campaign. Put the keywords in the list. So again, once we know we have, say, our leggings campaign, we have a good idea for what kind of keywords we want to target here. What we can do is then use all the resources to find me 100 negative keywords for leggings for Google Ads and put this in a list. Awesome. So as you can see here, it's generating a ton of different stuff here. Super, super helpful. And you can expand this list even more, right? Go 200 words, go 300 words. Like, it doesn't necessarily hurt. But there's some that you want to filter out here. Like maybe you actually want to target men's leggings, right? Or boys leggings or girls leggings, right? Or plus size, right? These are things that you maybe actually wouldn't want to include. So you can go through this and clean this out a bit further, but this gives you a good place to start. And again, cleans out a lot of stuff that you might find getting roped in, like leg warmers or socks or, dresses or skirts, right? Or, vacation or beach, right? A ton of different stuff here that you can actually filter out and is very, very helpful when actually setting up your campaign and not having to do all the manual research yourself to find negative keywords, or launching and then slowly kind of filtering and adding in negative keywords to further optimize your campaign. So that is pretty much keyword targeting. Now let's get into actually creating these search ads themselves. So first of all, you have your responsive search ad. This is what I'd recommend in almost every case, is to create a responsive search ad that has several different headlines, 10 different headlines, has like 5 different descriptions or 4 different descriptions, and is just, Google's essentially going to optimize those headlines and descriptions based on the actual search keywords that you're targeting, right? So in this case, let's go ahead and create a responsive search ad for this actual campaign that we've created. So write me a Google responsive search ad, optimize for high click-through rate, give me 10 headlines with a mix of features, benefits, and calls to actions under 30 characters. We specify under 30 characters because the headlines in Google Ads, if you've ever run Google Ads, they need to be 30 characters or less. So that's why we specify that. Give me 4 Google ad descriptions that help me have the highest relevancy and click-through rate possible on Google. Description should be between 60 and 90 characters. Again, there's a 90 character maximum limit on Google Ads. This ad should be written for, right? Let's go Gymshark, targeting leggings keywords. And you can go further, right? And you can actually grab one of these ad groups here. So targeting leggings, let's just do leggings, but you could do like leggings style keywords, or fitness leggings or something like that. So Gymshark targeting leggings keywords. Let's see what we get here. Perfect. So just like that, we now have 10 headlines that we can literally just copy and paste these into Google Ads, and we have our descriptions as well that we can again copy and paste into Google Ads that are optimized for Gymshark. As you can see, there's different things that have the Gymshark actual brand name in some of these headlines and descriptions, and we have things that relate to, again, different features, different benefits, have the leggings keyword in there. So get your leggings here, unleash your workout potential, Gymshark, leggings galore, step up your legging game. And again, you can play around with this as well. You can say to ChatGPT, give me 10 more headline variations, right? Simple as that. And it'll actually just spin up, 10 different other variations that you can look at and see, are these better? Are these worse? Do you want to use these? And just kind of plug around and play around with these until you have 10 that are actually optimized and what you find or think are going to perform best, right? And you can always come back in, test different headlines, get more headlines. And again, you can do this for all of your different ad groups that you would have defined when you actually went ahead and did your research here as far as your keyword categories go. So that is now how you can create a responsive search ad. Now, when you create a responsive search ad, what you're also going to want to have is your site link extensions, right? And so site link extensions are, let's see if I can find an example, right? So site link extensions, I actually just searched for Alpha Lead here, but site link extensions would be like this, right? So we have the women's new rival, women's better in black. So we have some different stuff here that are kind of just related to different collections or different pages within the website that isn't actually the homepage, right? Where we're sending the traffic to. So what we can do here is just go back and grab this link again, copy this, paste this in here. So create 4 to 8 site link ideas for Google Ads. And this site link should have one headline that is under 25 characters and 2 descriptions that are under 90 characters. Write site links for, right, enter the product or service, right? So we could go Gymshark leggings website. So let's enter that and let's see what we get there. So as you can see, right, it's giving us some headlines here. We have new arrivals, headline, fresh, description, check out the latest Gymshark leggings, stay ahead with our newest leggings releases. Site link, we have legging styles. It's not the best headlines here. What I would recommend doing is just going into the actual Gymshark website, finding out which site links you're actually going to want to use, and actually entering in like the page link right here. instead of like the keyword. So again, let's paste in that same prompt, write the site links for, and let's enter in the page URL. So let's go like to gymshark.com again. And let's say for this, we want to send them to the legacy collection, right? So let's go ahead and copy this and let's go back here, enter this. We can see write the site links for, let's go gymshark.com/collection/legacy/women. So let's see what we get here. Again, we can see headline legacy, description, explore the iconic legacy collection, shop high performance activewear for women, right? And so we get a few different extensions for that, right? And so you don't necessarily have to do this, but what you can do is for each of the websites that you want to send them to, say you want to, create a site link for the Vital collection, the Adapt collection, the Sweat collection, the Seamless collection. I would recommend doing that for each of these collections. And then you can just actually add in the URL for each of these and it'll create a site link optimized for each of these very nicely. Now, obviously, there is only so much nuance that ChatGPT can have. And so you're better off as well to kind of just double check over this stuff, making sure that there is the relevancy to what this collection is actually all about and making that so it's, as good as it possibly can be as far as relevancy to the actual landing page that you're sending it to. So let's go to now call out extensions. Again, another important part of your search ads are those call out extensions at the end of your search campaign that has things like shop now, free shipping, etc. So again, all we can do, go back here, enter this in here, create 10 Google call out extensions under 25 characters. Again, there's a character limit on that. That mix calls to actions, benefits, and features for, again, we can enter in a website subpage here. So let's go back to gymshark.com. Let's literally just grab the URL for gymshark.com. Let's go back here, let's paste that in, and let's go search, boom. So gives us 10 high quality call out extensions. These are literally best practices, doing free shipping, shop now, limited time, exclusive offers, new arrivals. All of this stuff is very good and pretty simple, and that's all you really want to do with your call out extensions. So all of this stuff is good here. You can kind of see gives you a little description there as well. So that is the call out extensions, and that is pretty much how you can use ChatGPT to create your search ads, pretty encompassing of everything that you're gonna need to create there. Next, we have display ads. So again, responsive display ads, there's a little bit of different requirements for that. And so you can do that here. Again, grab the text here, go to ChatGPT, paste this in, write me Google Ads, responsive display ads for a high click-through rate. Give me 5 headlines with a mix of features, benefits, and calls to actions under 30 characters. Again, this is the limit here. Give me 4 Google Ads descriptions that will have the highest relevancy and click-through rate possible on Google. The descriptions should be between 60 and 90 characters. The ad should be written for, let's go Gymshark, targeting. And then here, if you know what interests are targeting, say again, you pulled out some insights related to these audiences that we collected earlier. So we know, okay, we want to target, CrossFit. We want to target yoga with this campaign. So what we can actually do, targeting, right, yoga enthusiasts, right? So we can actually do that. And let's see what we get here. Again, we can scroll down. Boom. So you can see how relevant that is, especially when you're creating display ads for those audiences that you created earlier. You can enter this in here and get some great headlines that have relevancy for the audience you're targeting. Elevate your yoga practice, find the perfect yoga gear, enhance your yoga journey, shop Gymshark for yoga, right? And again, descriptions, right? All related to that angle and interest and everything like that. Again, just a great way to create these things super fast. And you can play around this a little bit too. Again, you could just go Gymshark if you want to just keep it general. And run like a general ad and just not target any particular angle, right? Or you can just go like targeting men, for example, and then targeting women, something like that, right? And it'll kind of appeal and make the copy more relevant to that specific demographic. So you can see maximize your workouts, unleash your performance, Gymshark for men, right? And kind of angles that appeal a little bit more to men. So that's how you can create display ads super quickly. Lastly here, we have videos. Before we get into the full Google ad strategy, let's see how you can create some video ads here. So again, paste this in here. Write me Google Ads video ad optimized for a high click-through rate. Give me 1 long headline with a mix of features, benefits, and calls to actions under 90 characters. Give me 1 short under 15 characters. Give me 1 short headline under 15 characters. Give me 1 Google ad description that will help me have the highest relevancy and click-through rate on Google possible. That's under 70 characters. Again, those are the limits for video ads. This ad should be written for a video about website/video link. So what we can actually do here is we could go to Gymshark. Right, let's go to videos here. And let's say we want to go this United We Sweat ad, right? Let's go ahead and paste this in here and let's see what we get. Okay, so as you can see here, right, it's not able to like actually process this video here. And so you can see we have a pretty generic, general kind of Gymshark ad here. Transform your fitness journey with Gymshark activewear. It's not bad, But what we could do is take that same prompt, and instead of trying to use the YouTube ad about United We Sweat, boom. So we'll add that in there, and then it should make it a little bit more relevant. So join United We Sweat, unleash your fitness potential today, unleash, get active, stay motivated, and achieve your fitness goals together. So again, pretty generic, but again, a good way to spin up some ad copy for a video ad pretty quickly, given those different parameters. All right, lastly, let's see how you can create a full Google Ads strategy using ChatGPT that kind of combines a little bit of everything. So let's copy this in, paste this in here. And what you can see here is I want you to be the chief marketing officer for insert your website, whereby you develop a full Google Ads strategy in English. Give me a Google Ads account structure for website using the various product categories. Give me a list of the campaigns, ad groups contained in those ad groups, and the ads contained within those ad groups. I want a minimum of 100 keywords for Google search ads, along with 100 negative keywords to pair with each search ad. For each ad, give me 10 headlines that are 30 characters or less, optimized for a high click-through rate for each ad group. Give me 4 optimized descriptions for a high click-through rate between 60 and 90 characters for each ad group. Take all the data above and give me a markdown table with the following columns, campaigns, and ad groups. So again, we're including the tabling element that I mentioned earlier. And then next, tell me the steps to implement this on Google Ads with the step-by-step instructions on how to do this. So let's copy that. Again, we pasted that in here. All we have to do is just add in the website here. And I did have the website twice, although you don't necessarily need to have the website twice. Gymshark, right? Give me an account structure for Gymshark, right? Using the various product categories. Let's go enter for that. And so as you can see here, this prompt, isn't perfect, but it does give us a good overview of what we should be doing here. So again, takes kind of everything we already discussed there. We have our campaign 1 surrounded by leggings. We have our ad group 1, high-waisted leggings, printed leggings, ad group 3, compressed leggings, seamless leggings, yoga leggings. So again, taking those kind of overarching campaign structures and breaking them down into how we should organize our campaign by product category and how we should organize the ad groups by, the specific keywords that we're going to be targeting, right? Now, for each of these ads, we have our ads, 10 headlines, 10 descriptions. Because there's so much data here though, essentially what we're gonna have to do is it gives us the option here to download keyword ideas. So we can click this and download that. We have our negative keywords here, so we can click this to download the negative keywords. However, when I do click on this, it looks like there's an error. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with this, but we do have our ad headlines and descriptions here. And it gives us some steps here for how to actually implement this, right? So sign into Google Ads, create a new account, create your campaign, provided the structure, right? And again, all the steps there, and even post-implementation testing ideas, right? So after implementing the strategy, considering testing the following: add variations, experiment with different ad copy variations so identify the best performing messages, add extensions, utilize various ad extensions like Sitelinks, Callouts, structured snippets to enhance your ads, test your targeting, test your ad schedule, landing page optimization. So some good insights there overall. And again, because this link's not working, what you could do in this case is actually just break down each of these. So you could go for the high-waisted ad group 1. Let's go for campaign 1, ad group 1. Give me the ad headlines and descriptions. Boom. So it's going to give us all those descriptions there. Again, this is a way you could actually get all this data as well. If these lists are going to actually download, I'm not exactly sure why you're not able to download these, but yeah, it might be kind of just working something out there. So we do have the option for that. And then again, you can just go through each of these and actually download all of these ads. And that's how you can launch a super effective strategy. And that's really how you can use ChatGPT to create a super effective campaign in the most efficient way possible. And again, I'll leave a link to this entire document where you can actually use this, plug and play it, and plug this into ChatGPT to create campaigns for your own business and just speed up some time to ideation and get things live, and really kind of remove the guesswork for you and the time it takes to go ahead and create all these campaigns. So hopefully you found this valuable. And let me know in the comments if there was any parts that you had issues with or any other questions that you may have. So there you have it. That is how you use ChatGPT and that entire prompt document to write amazing Google Ads for your business. It should really automate the entire process and speed things up for you so that you can get the best possible ads out there in no time flat. If you want help setting up your Google Ads in any other ways, right, as far as campaign strategies and things like that, you can check my other videos. I have a ton of other content related to how to set up your campaigns and actually plug in the ad copy and everything that you just created. Thanks so much for watching the video. Make sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out with the algorithm, and definitely share it with a friend if you can as well. Again, helps a small creator like me trying to grow and reach more people. Hit that subscribe button as well. Turn on post notifications and leave me a comment letting me know your thoughts and any questions that you have. Until the next one, guys, peace.